Hello everyone, it's me Connie, and I have two new listings in my Etsy store and I wanted to show you. I want to show you first of all, I have, these are called floral thank you cards. Floral thank you cards. We have this one. I have this one. This one and this one and this one. I'm going to show you how I cut these out, especially the ones with no lines or whatever. I'm going to show you how I cut those out so that you can know how to cut this out. Okay, and this one is called Beautiful Scripture Cards. Beautiful Scripture Cards. Okay, so here we go. There's this one. There's this one. I love that. There's this one. I had fun with this one, making tiny little washi tape on the flower. I thought that was so cute with the lace behind it. And then there's this one with the pink background. And then there is this one. Isn't that pretty? Love it. All right, I'm going to show you how I print these out. Let me get the kitty down. Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. I'm going to cut these, a few of these out, just so you can see how I line them up. This one is pretty self-explanatory. This one doesn't have really straight lines, so I'll show you how I do those. And this one, pretty much you can figure that out. But the ones with no straight line, I will show you how I cut them out. Like these, you can fussy cut those if you want to. I don't usually, because I'm in a really big hurry. So let me get my whoopsie, sorry. Let me get my paper trimmer. This is a Fiskars Precision paper trimmer. I get this on Amazon. I do have it listed down below for you. I absolutely adore this thing. Just adore it. All right, so these that have the jaggedy edges, you could sew cut these out by hand if you wanted to, but if you don't, that's fine too. But let me show you. You see the you see this edges, the highest point, I line it up to the plastic, not the cutting surface, but the plastic. This has, let me bring it up to you instead of doing my phone. This one has, I don't know, can you see the edge of the plastic and then your cutting surface? There's about 1/8 of an inch difference right there. So that's what I line everything up, is with that plastic edge. Okay. All right, so let me show you how I do it. So this one, without the edges, I take the highest point of the digital and line it up to the edge of the plastic. I did my very, 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 very best to try to make sure everything is lined up just right. So we're going to take off the edge, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom as well, because these are smaller. So I take the highest point that's on this and I line it to the edge of this plastic. Okay, now see how there's that edge right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with the outer edge. I'm going to put the highest point of the side to the edge of this plastic and cut. Look, that's a beautiful, beautiful border. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. The reason why I did a coffee stain in the background so that it's not a stark white edge. Okay, that way you can have a real pretty color as the background border and not a white border. Okay, so I'm going to bring the highest point and cut. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it around and make sure I got it pretty close. Bring the highest point to that and then cut. Woo! I'm going to have to take it just a little more and then cut. That was just, they're just about perfect. All right, I'm going to bring the highest point to the edge. Very good. That is really, really pretty. Let's see if this one's going to need any taken off. Just a little. And then the highest point. Very good. Let me turn it around. The highest point to the plastic edge. And then you have this as your card. You have that real pretty edge. Now if you want to fussy cut, you certainly can. But let me show you what it's going to look like after you ink it up. Okay. And there it is. There it is, inked up. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? I love it. So there is this one. And the bottom, the small one, is done the same exact way. You just line up the point where you want it, the highest point to the plastic edge is what I do, and then trim away the highest point to the edge, and then the same thing, highest point to the edge, and let me do this one, the highest point to the edge. I'm going to straighten that up as best I can, since it's, there we go. There we go. And then we have the small one. These little ones, I did this because I didn't want to make this card any smaller, but in order to fill the whole page up, I went ahead and made some small ones. These little ones would be so cute. I don't know if y'all do like small, tiny envelopes and stuff like that. That would be so cute stuck in there. This would be really pretty laid on a page with some lace behind it and another bigger butterfly as a cluster. These small ones are really cute that way. All right, so there is that one. That's how we do that one. That's how I do it with when there's no defined edge, okay? And this is the same exact way. You just put your highest point to the edge. There you go. And you're gonna have the same thing, okay? Let me do the bottom. Okay, there we go. These are gonna be the same exact way. I'm not gonna cut all that out just because. And then the sides, line up the sides to the edge. And you're gonna have that kind of border around the edge if you want, okay? Let me do one so you can see what it's gonna look like. I got it the best I could as far as lining it up for you. I did the best I could, y'all. Sometimes it was a little difficult, but I managed. All right, so there we go. Now I'm going to do the highest point. There we go. Turn it around and do the highest point again. Highest point was, I guess this one's done good. Nope, just a tiny bit off. There we go. And now this one, highest point. There we go. There we go, y'all. It is done. That's what this one's gonna look like. Let's ink it up. go. There it is. That's what it's going to look like. And if you want to do the fussy cut, do the fussy cut. All right, so these are pretty self-explanatory. I usually go straight to the edge of these because it's a pretty straight shot, and along the pink edge of those, and these right along the edge as well. So those are pretty self-explanatory. I have some cut up, so I'll show you that in just a second. These right here, okay, these are the ones without anything around them, so I'm going to show you how I do it. So I get the exclamation point close to the plastic edge, and I cut down. Okay, I'm gonna pull it through, and I'm gonna do, let me do this. Let me get all the edges done first. So I get the thank you right along the edge of the plastic. And this one is not as straight, but you can see where the bottom, the closest one, so we're going to go that way. It doesn't matter. And then the bottom edge, the flowers are going to be the one that's closest to the edge. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to come back over here and put the exclamation point closest to the edge and cut. Okay, and then I'm going to take this to the edge of the flower, the edge of the flower, and the edge of the flower. So there you go. You have your thank you cards. You have your thank you cards. Aren't those cute? Now let me ink that up so you can see. You're going to have your edge. You will have your edge all the way around when you ink it up, and that makes it look really, really pretty. There you go. Okay, that's how you do that one. And then, like, so we have all this space. We're going to turn it around. I'm going to put the S close to the plastic. There we go. And then the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and, I think that's about right. Yep, that is. Okay, so let's put this right on the plastic edge. Cut. Right along the plastic edge. Cut. And right along the plastic edge and cut. So there we go. We have our thank you cards. All right. Now, let's see. These, here's one. Y'all saw these are pretty close to the same. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. This one has, where's my little, where, there it is. This one has three little, write that, okay? I'm gonna line the third one, this last one, up to the plastic, okay? Some of them are not just perfectly lined up, but I will line up the one that's the closest, and it's just fine. And then I'm going to do the top the same way. The highest point is going to be on the edge of the plastic. There we go. And then the same on this side. The highest point is going to be there. And then the same as this. There we go. Now the rose. I'm going to take it to the highest point and line up the plastic to the highest point, and there it is. Okay, and you do the same thing with this over here on this section. All right, and then the highest point and the highest point, and then that looks pretty close. Let's see, the bottom. Let's take off a little bit. And does this one need to come off a little bit? Just a little. And then there you go. And so now you have this. Can you fussy cut it? Absolutely you can. But I do not. I have this on regular paper because when I do some of my physical mail outs that I do, I like to put these in there with it. And so there it is. That's what it looks like cut out. Isn't that sweet? That is so, so sweet. All right, so that one's done. Okay, these are pretty just straight shot. These are the same as what I showed you a while ago. You're going to just do the highest point. I know I realize I'm kind of going over this, you know, it's probably just okay already, but I'm just going to, you know, take my time and show you because I want you to enjoy these to the fullest. And so this is just the way I cut it out, and I just want to give you this same kind of concept that I do. It is it pretty much is you can do it however you want, but this is what's easiest for me. Okay, so there's that. Let me turn this around and do this to the edge. And there that is. And then we're going to cut one out to the highest point on the bottom of the card. And then there you go. So there's that. And there we have it. And that way, I put the dark paper, you know, like a coffee stain behind, but this way you do not have like a really white edge. It's still gonna blend in with the coffee stain look, okay? And I always do a coffee stain on the back. So there's that. And so these are the same exact. These are the same exact. If you want, here we go. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I'm not even gonna say to the highest point. I think I used this background on one of the thank you cards. I'm not sure. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So you should have an idea of how to do that. I did the same background on one of the scripture cards. And so I have another set of scripture cards called Floral Scriptures or something like that in my Etsy store. So just go check that out. This is like volume 2, but these are little thank you cards that I like to give thank you cards to put in my physical mail out stuff that I do. So there's that. And then I'm just going to cut one out so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. And so there it is. There it is. There we go. And like I said, if you want to physically, you can do that. But that's what that looks like. That is so pretty. All right, let me see. I can, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. Let's go ahead and cut this out. Because some of these are not the straightest, but I just kind of go over a little bit. It's no big deal. Just a tiny bit, and it's nothing but a thing, y'all. Nothing but a thing. There we go. And then I go a little past the plastic on these. Okay, and then we've got the straight shot here. There it is, straight shot. And then this one we're gonna line up. I line it up to the metal part and not the plastic because I want to cut it right along the edge. There we go. And then here we go. We're going to line it up to the metal and not the plastic. And there it is. There it is. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right, so there's that. Okay, so I will show you, let me discard all of that. Throw all of that away. I'm not keeping any of it. Okay. Let me set this over here. All right. So, here we go. Here are the scripture cards. Where is the... And that's so pretty. Oh, I just love it. I love it. There's one. Be joyful. I did not ink that up. Let me ink it for you. I may have a while ago, but don't remember. I don't think I cut this one out. All right, here it is. There's that one. And then I think we did cut these out, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. Just ink it up along the edges. There it is. And create that one, that one. And then this one has the little one. And the Create in Me has little ones. And then here is the pink. Be Still. There we go. There's that one. And then this one. And I did it, and that's just beautiful. And this one has a small one as well. Let me ink the little one up. I just love the little ones too. So there's that. So this is the beautiful scripture cards. I just called them beautiful scripture cards. So there's that. So, so pretty. And the thank you. Let's see. There's this one. And this one. So pretty. And this one. Love it. And this one. And one more. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Which one do I not have over here? That one, that one. I have this one. I have that one. I have that one. And I have that one. I'm missing one. What am I missing? What am I missing? Hold on. Where's the 5th one? Here it is. Here it is. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. There is the 5th one. So, and these are called floral thank you cards. Floral thank you cards. My Etsy store is listed down below. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm excited about them. I think they're very pretty, and they will lend, this will be so pretty in your journals, or however you want to use them. You can even make a card and put it on top. Maybe we can do that, you know. I can show you different ways that you can use this. I will show you different ways you can use the small ones as well. So we'll kind of work with those in the future. And then your thank you, you know, they're pretty much just put them inside your mail outs or whatever you want to thank someone for a service or whatever. You can print on both sides and then write on the back as well. So, and you can also make a card with this as the front focal point. So there's a lot of ways that you can make these cards and do all the things. But I just wanted to point out the reason why you see dark behind and is because I wanted to not have a stark white edge. Also, I wanted to say that the reason why I do like 5 per page, or I mean, you know, fill up the page like this with one card, because sometimes you want just this one, but then you have to print out all of them. I don't know, I just felt like that this is a good way to do it, so that you can stack them, like you have all of these in one stack and all of, you know, that way if you need one more than another, then you can have it like this. So that's why I did that. I just wanted to point that out. That is why I did what I did with using the same on these, so that you would understand why I printed it all on one. And then of course, before I cut them out, I always print on the back. So that is why I did the same card on one page, so that you could get a lot of use out of it. So there you go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up. Be sure and like and follow and subscribe, all the things. Check out this is all listed in my Etsy store. It's linked down below. Also, my Facebook page. Come check us out over there. It's slowly growing, but come on over and show me what you're working on. And then also I have my Amazon links down below. Y'all, I'm so excited. I want to thank you because when I signed up for the affiliate program, they give you so many months to sell so many items, like 3 items, and then they evaluate your store to see if they want to keep you on as a affiliate or an associate. And I made the deadline, and I got an email, and it said yes, they wanted to keep me on as an affiliate. So I'm so excited. So thank y'all for doing that. Be sure and check out my affiliate links down below. It doesn't add a cost to you. It just helps me out. So listen, go check it out. Thank y'all so much. I love you bunches. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.